again, my lovelies. Today is a Punched Out Thursday to die for with Kathy, Krista, Ronnie, Sue, Dorothy, myself, and Sonia. So we're going to be playing with punches and dies. I will have them linked down below so you can see what they played with. I'm also playing with my How to Kill a Kit with Style again. And I'm going to do these two photos, again with the dolphins, us in just another window. I had said like that morning or the day before that when I was looking through the photos, I was like, man, there's like lots of photos. And I said to my husband, there's lots of photos of you and the kids, but I'm the one taking the photos. So he made it a really big point this day to make sure there were lots of photos of me. Kind of regretting that now. I'm just saying. It did make me want to lose weight. Just playing, no sympathy needed. And another little dolphin. So we've got those for today. I'm going to be pulling out these Birch Press 3-piece layering dies here. I'm going to create some kind of fun, weird thing. Also going to be playing with mixed media because, well, I love it. And I'm going to get this Simon Says stamp Vacation Time. Trying to use some more of these Illustrated Faith crosses, which I turn into like pluses and X's. Also the Happiest Place, the stars from the acrylic shapes. You guys know I ended up buying like 3 or 4 sets of the acrylic pieces from that collection from Close to My Heart. So these are the stars that I have left. Off of all those 12 by 12 sticker sheets that I'm trying to use up, I've pulled all of the flowers and pinwheels and got a little vacation mode. I do have this cute little dolphin, and it's an acrylic piece from Scrapping Reflections. I have some chipboard pieces and more flowers and pinwheels, so that's kind of focusing on like one thing. I'm going to use these elements, just trying to use everything up. It's working out for me so far. I am really actually using a lot of this kit up. May run out of it before the end of the month, which would be awesome, right? And I pulled in this Echo Park Summer Dreams, the bikini side. This is what I'm going to be doing all my die cutting out of because I ended up having 2 and I won't use the flamingos. And I'm going to be using this as my background today. Just a cut apart, and it's from Echo Park Splash, and this is the journaling items. So I'm going to be using this one. We're going to be doing a little bit of mixed media on this. I'm going to brush stroke some white gesso on here and let it dry, and then bring in some, I think, Distress Oxides that match these colors and kind of do the packaging technique on that. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I will come back in a little bit and show you what we've done, and we'll talk about it. Alright, so I have brushed on the white gesso, which I just have the Vicky Bouton white gesso, and I used just this 1-inch paintbrush, and I got it. It was dry, so I didn't get it wet before I used it. Now I'm soaking all the gesso off. I'm going to take my mustard seed Distress Oxide and my spiced marmalade. I did the packaging technique because I thought it was pretty. Now I have them squished down over there, so we're going to take and we're going to do some nice big splatters just to kind of round out the mixed media. And I do like doing the mixed media on a colored background. That's why we use the gesso, because as you see down here, the colors blend in and are no longer, you know, the big, bright, vibrant, because they just blend right into the page or the pattern paper. And as you can see, even my splatters are doing that. The yellow is just blending right in over here, but I'm okay with that. I'll rinse that one off, and now we're going to come in with the orange, which is the spiced marmalade. We're just going to splatter that up too. Now, because I put on such a thin layer of white gesso, it did dry pretty quickly, but I figured I'd come back and kind of do just a little bit with you on screen. And just kind of go with both of them now and get them all in there. So move this to the side to dry. Grab my towel, and the best part, as you know, of my glass media mats is the cleaning ability. Kind of add just a little bit more of water, and it cleans right up. Once a month, if not more, I take everything off of here and really scrub it down because, you know, I use this sucker for everything. But I will have a code linked down below if anybody is interested. You can save 20% and pick yourself up one of these. This is Glassboard Studios, and the code is Rebecca20. So I used the dies, and I did go ahead and cut out a whole bunch of these. So my plan is I'm just going to kind of stack them up as they're intended to be. If you can hear my son in the background, I apologize. But so we're just going to align them up and kind of throw them in there just to pop the colors up. And so we're going to let this dry, and I'm going to put all those together, and we'll be back. All right, so it's all dry. I did come in with some Dina Winkley Ocean Glossberry. Sorry, I had like a brain fart right there. I've popped my pictures up on foam. I've got those all together. So now I'm going to come in and do the stamping. And ooh, I've never used this one, so we're just going to prep it. I'm just going to use the black Close to My Heart ink. And we are going to seriously cross our fingers. Okay, I just want to make sure I've got enough ink on there. You have to be really careful, which I think I may have just smeared it, but I didn't. Because there is gesso on the page, it is not going to soak in. You are going to have to give it time to dry. So that one says vacation time, and then I want Wish You Were Here. So we're going to do the same thing with that one. Just prep it on my arm. And this one we are going to go right up there. Just trying to bring some of the black in from the photo mats. You just want to hold, it's not going to absorb into the paper because of the gesso, but you just want to make sure you don't, because it will slide. Like, that's the one bad thing about using a gesso. And I'm just reading those. Maybe we'll do Let's Travel Together. Why not? Is that going to fit right here? It will not. So we're going to put that one back and read these. Can't wait to pack my bags. Hello, travel buddy. Thank you for making this possible. I'm going to do that one. Because like I said, I had not so much complained, but let's be honest, I complained that I wasn't in any of the pictures, and he made it happen. So yeah, you'll see a lot of me in the photos from this point on. Now this one, there is no gesso down there, so it's not going to be as bright and bold, but that's okay. I will clean my stamps off in just a bit. I don't know if my... So I do want to get the little dolphin guy on there. I think he's going to go right there because he's cute. And we're going to start moving. I mean, there's a lot of photos from this portion of the trip. I'm gonna get the little dolphin on there, but pretty soon we go to like another level and the dolphins, we don't see them anymore because we're on the back side of the tanks. I'm just gonna hold him down for a minute, and then I'm going to embellish on that kind of angle to keep with my die cuts. Now I will use liquid adhesive for most everything that I'm going to do now, just because of the gesso. So let's put this little guy, we're going to stick him right here. Okay. I'm not 100% sure that I'm going to be able to get all of these guys on here, but we're going to do our best. And we are just going to start to tuck all of these in. Now they're not from the same sheets, but they are fairly close. It's all, you know, everything will be brought in with the colors, and I'm okay with that. Kind of get this guy. Oh man. Stuck him there. Come in with some of these little leaves. And just kind of getting them stuck. Like I said, we're just going to embellish here and there and everywhere. And that's the fun of mixed media, right? Because you pretty much go in there and start to, a lot of it gets covered up. So even if it looks like a hot mess, right, it's going to be changed. Because you're going to start putting things over it. Okay. This little guy. And yeah, I am just using just a hint. Oh, where did I get that smudge at? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, I picked that up somewhere. Okay, well, we're going to come in and probably splatter with some black. Because I even told you guys, and then I just did the exact opposite. Oh, Lord. Okay. Oh, you know where I picked it up at? Those. Super fun. So I'm just going to finish doing some of the embellishments off screen now, because I've got to kind of fix my little boo-boo. Not real sure I like that, but we're going to go with it. And I'm going to start popping things up on some foam, just to get things to, you know, work. But yeah, everything will have liquid adhesive on it. So, all right, so I'm going to go wash my hands. I'm going to try to get that off, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the layout more. Okay, so I have got everything popped in and up and around and all over the place. So let's go ahead and cover our photos up, and now we're going to do some splattering with the black marble ink spray, Delusion spray. And this is not something that I had planned to do per se, but now I don't like this stuff. This doesn't splatter very well, in case you guys, I think I said that the last time I used it, it just doesn't splatter. It's like, I'm like beating it and it doesn't want to splatter, but I do want to make sure that I get everything pretty gross. Like really splattered up, so that get in there, and then kind of definitely want to make sure that I get splatters on those little marks. We're gonna bring this way, come in here and splatter that up, and let's bring it like that so we can splatter that. And then to make sure that I have a controlled splatter, we're gonna put one right there. And just so that we have some bigger splatters in areas, I am just gonna make it work for me. Now I don't know why that one worked so well. All right, Let's pull that little guy off of there. Let me go ahead and move that to the side so that I can clean this, because and I always use my British Monroe Squeaky Clean. It cleans my desk. It cleans the glass mat really nicely. So, all right. So as it is a punched out Thursday to die for, don't forget to look down below. I will have all my Thursday pals that play along. I will definitely have them linked down below, so go see what they did. I didn't have any splatters right here, guys, and instead of, you know, trying to make sure I don't splatter my dang photo, I'm just gonna go ahead and add in a few here and there. Also, I will have everything linked down below. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to get a hold of me. Leave comments down below, and I will definitely talk at everyone later. I sure hope you like my layout. It's going to be a minute before I can touch anything in that gessoed area, but I do love this. I know it looks really busy, but I'm falling in love with these type of layouts. So, yeah, probably going to see a lot of more is more coming from me these days. All right, so I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.